Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and today on the HermitCraft server, we are looking for Impulse SV, who apparently is somewhere near here. And I really don't want to...
Joe!
Where are you at,
Joe,
bud?
save me! I'm stuck in this game!
Okay, I'm gonna warn you, I'm down to my last 4 fireworks myself, so I'm really trying not to fall in.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have an elytra?
No.
Okay, here's an elytra,
Okay.
and I'm gonna give you 3 of my 4 fireworks.
Okay.
Do you have food?
I gotta be quick. There's a skelly right there. Okay.
Do you have food?
Okay. Yeah. And I come to you. Wait. Where? Uh-oh. Oh, that's a firework rocket.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, I don't buy duds from Impulse. I buy the real stuff.
That was scary. Okay.
Okay, can you get out from here?
I don't know, actually.
I have no idea. I kind of just glided over here.
Okay.
This is the real
All
labyrinth now. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Wait.
this ice part... Ooh,
I don't know.
there's water here, so I can trident out. But you can't.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to go to an ender chest and get another trident, and then you can use this water to glide the rest of the way out. Right?
Perfect. Sounds like a good plan.
This is the level of planning we do here on HermitCraft. By adding a ziggurat to every... Oh, no. Do we not have... Okay. You know what? Fine. Okay. So, here's the thing. I only have 1 trident after all, but I got some ender pearls. Okay?
Oh, that'll work.
So you can take the trident and glide up and out, and I will try to ender pearl out, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll get my wings and come back for you if you can't make it.
Okay, thank you. So I think the safest place to teleport to is going to be up here first, okay? And then we're going to need to eat. Oh boy, this is kind of scary up here. A lot of dangerous stuff going on, but I think we're generally going the right way. Okay, I made it to the edge here. Wandering Trader down there. So it looks like we could make a break for that one there. Okay.
Here's your wings back and your trident back.
Thank you so much.
Saved the day. I was stuck in there. I did, after asked for help, came up with a plan that could have got me out. I could have broken the bed that was my spawn point and died. But
Ouch.
this was better. I like not dying.
Oh yeah, much better. Well, happy trails, bud.
All right, thank you. Appreciate the help.
Gladly.
See ya.
See ya. There is always so much to do over here at Hermit Holmdel. I have started clearing out some of this area here, so that way when folks are running the labyrinth, you know, they fly over and they're like, oh, hey, progress. There's not a lot of progress to be made in this immediate vicinity between the portal there and there, but that's okay. Now, one thing that I do need a lot of for this project is gravel. If you can't tell, the roads being made of gravel and having many roads, we need many gravel. However, that doesn't mean I'm not a good neighbor. My pal Isuma said, Joe, oi mate, got any extra gravel? And I'm like, oh, extra gravel, what's that called at home? No, I didn't say that. I was just like, yeah, help yourself to 40 gravel. And Asuma finally got me those wither roses that I traded him for a while back. So, hey, that's something. You might say, Joe, why do you need so many wither roses? Well, I run the glass shop, and I've got all this premium glass that I needed to dye and take over there. So now I can grab that and deliver those. So I'm pretty excited to finally be able to restock the shop. We've got like maybe 8 stacks left, but you know, I realized as I was thinking about heading over there, we've only got 2 fireworks left, and the glass shop isn't exactly generating a ton of revenue. So I was actually kind of thinking like, maybe it's time to build a little train station. You know, I don't know how little a train station, but I was kind of thinking like, if we just got started here with like a little barrel, we can put rail carts in that. Let's put some other stuff down, okay? Like if we put this here with a button on top. I think that will now be unspawnable. And we're going to need, I think, 200 rails or so. Yeah, that seems approximately correct. Great. Now we also need to make some fancy gold redstone-y rails. Don't know how many of those we need exactly. I think around 26, though. So, are we out of gold? Yes, probably. Did I bring extra gold? I did. Did I bring a fortune pick? Kind of. You can make a nice little spawning platform for ghasts, and then hope that they don't spawn directly in front of me, because that's always dramatic. I really need to rename this pickaxe to not be Icebreaker, because it doesn't actually break ice. I don't know if that's spawnable either. What's something that's fortunate? Because, like, Icebreaker is for breaking ice. For Silk Touch stuff. Let's see. 4-leaf clover. There we go. So we kept the 4. We've renamed it 4-leaf clover. Mesified. I don't know. I'm just having fun. Okay. Okay, so that was all of our activator rails that we had now. And that gets us about halfway. It's not too bad. I wonder if there is... What's the best way to make a furnace on the roof of the nether? Probably to get off the roof of the nether, if I had to guess. You know, maybe there's a furnace we can go steal from the little village over here. Let's just do that real quick. I was trying to do this whole thing without leaving the nether. But sometimes you just gotta run into town. That's how it is. I'm sure at least one of these places has a furnace. No furnace. Stovepipe, but no furnace, of course. No furnace. Oh, boy. Hey, there we go. And it even has coal I left in it. Yay. Okay, so while that cooks, we can theoretically keep placing the redstone torches as well as the rails. And we'll just leave gaps for the gold. I think that should be viable. Okay, so we've got a little light that has a button that when we have the redstone track in here, that'll engage. We want a sign that says something like Shopping District Station. And then another sign going that way that says Hermit Holmdel. Great. And then we'll just get some of these glow ink sacks. Hey, looking good. And then on the, what do we want to put on the back here? Cub was here. That's plausible. Okay, great. So, now let's go ahead and... Once again, the goal of this is to not waste rockets. So I guess we're going to slowly meander back while nomming on some recently baked bread. Ooh, what is this thing? It's an arrow, but it's got a label on it. Spawn-proofed it for you, Hip. Well, that's a little hard to read, Hip, so I'll go ahead and light that up, too. Yay. This guy's gonna be a problem, isn't he? Okay. Oh, we haven't put the button. We have to put the button right there. So, if we go here, press the button. There we go. This is nice. Can I lay the tracks in front of me like a cartoon character? I don't know if I can do that. Whoa, this is going shockingly better than I expected. that one's not powered. Having the rail be powered is helpful. And that one's not a rail. Okay. Now we're going the wrong way. It is a good view of the portals and the buildings there. You can see the ghasts. That's fun. Yeah, this is all right. And finally, we'll just close out with a few more of these right here. And then 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! Yay! We'll leave some surplus minecarts in here for later. But we've arrived with my wither roses and my glass box. Ta-da! So we can just run into the shopping district real quick without wasting any rockets. Yay! Alright, so my shop is that one right there. Let's see how we are doing. Not great. Nearly out of everything. Wither roses into black dye. Glass into black stained glass. Just drop off a bunch of that in there. And we'll throw some in here. Classic. Now you might say, Joe, are you done? That's it? That's all you're going to put in the shop? Well, actually, we also have our wood shop that people have been paying in sand at. So now that we're over here, anyway, we can go conveniently grab some of that sand and get it cooking into more glass that we can use for this. I am here below my birch and oak. Doc and I aren't just splitting our profits in principle, but in practice. So here's Doc's side of the profits, here's mine. Boom. We can just put that there, grab the sand out, start funneling it into this premium glass shulker. Da-da-da-da. Very nice. Very nice. And sometimes when people pay with full shulkers of sand, it doesn't get loaded down into here. I might have to run up there and go check on that. So we're going to take this full shulker here, and we're going to put this other one in the dockside hopper thing down here. Because we're splitting all of these 50-50, and that's only fair. So one shulker box full of sand goes to Doc. One for me. Awesome. So this is enough to get the get a good head start on the rest of the shop. Time skip. It's so convenient taking the train back and forth from the shopping district to Hermit Holmdel. I started work on a second train line here that will deliver me all the way over there once I get enough scaffolds. Currently out of scaffolds. Here's what I'm thinking. I just checked, and the old shopping district farm with all the bamboo, completely gone. But I need to run a whole inventory worth of stone over to Ethos' shop in the Popo lockup anyway. What if while I'm over there, we plant some bamboo? You know, that might be effective. Let's see how that grows. Time skip. Ah, the Popo lockup, where I'm just putting down as many chests as I can and filling them with stone for Etho. It's actually a lot more effective than you might think to just put in a whole row of chests and then put in a whole row of shulkers here. And then I just walk down my own row of shulkers, unloading them directly into the chests, right? 18 shulkers, 18 chests. Real easy. Boom. But while we work on that, though, I also need to do a little bit more over here. I've realized that there's no bamboo grove out in the main area of the spawn village thing anymore. So I was thinking maybe we should just plant a bunch of bamboo kind of around here. Whoops. And then, you know, it'll also make it look like this area is kind of overgrown over time. And I can harvest bamboo. That seems handy for me. I'm going to avoid putting it too close to Ethos thing, because that chest sprawl is only going to expand over time. But yeah, we do want to have plenty of opportunities for tall grass to grow. That's probably about as close as I want to get to over there. So, how much more bamboo do we have? 64? That doesn't seem like too much. Ooh, that one's not going to grow. Yeah, we're moving that. Okay, so we'll come on, put on some space over here. What is this? I don't even know whose shop this is. $500 diamonds. Whatever the shop was, it was worth 500 diamonds. Huh. La-da. Just planting some bamboo. You know it's true. We're never gonna be through. Ooh, I should check if I got any sales over here. Oh wait, that was gray. Dang it. I do like the idea of Skiz having to mow the lawn. He seems like he would enjoy mowing a lawn, but since he lives in Arizona, he might just have one of those, like, pebble things, where they just have rocks outside, which, I think they call that zero-scaping, you know, because it's absolutely zero grass. I think it's actually for zero water. But yeah, so the idea is that if you live in a desert environment, it's healthier for the water cycle. Everyone's famous favorite living thing, that you don't just spray a bunch of water into the air and have it evaporate. I think it's the water table, actually. No, it's better for the water table if you don't just spray water in the air. My grandparents, when they retired to the Jersey Shore, they had a little house that only had rocks outside. You know, which near the beach, a lot of stuff doesn't like all the salt anyway in the soil, so that makes sense. But it's also less work when you're old. I don't want to be responsible for a lawn. You know, once I get to the point where I'm having some physical issues, you know. I mean, you can always pay someone to do it, but, like, especially if you're, like, living out of your retirement fund, not a great time to be spending a lot of money on having somebody cut grass when you could just have rocks and then not cut them. Famously, in rock, paper, scissors, rocks break blades. So, you know, you can think about that. Very meaningful, that game, rock, paper, scissors. You know, it was the foundation for Pokemon. And I mean, that's like the biggest thing in the world. They're like Gigantamax. Okay, so, I do not like how boring this is, having all of these facing the same way. Next time we might go across. We're going to just kind of keep sprawling it, though. Either way, that means that I can now take these 3 stacks of frog coins over to Etho's place and trade those in while we let this bamboo grow. Time skip! Scaffolding only requires 3 components: string, bamboo, and the blade. So, after picking up my frog lives from Etho, I headed down to Corrales' spider spawner with a bane sword in my hand to collect string while all that bamboo grew. Assembling the coaster itself was trivial, and my pal Jevin was kind enough to help me test it. So before long, I was back at Hermit Holmdel, removing mountains to optimize the view from the finish line of Cub's Labyrinth. And also Scar's here! Scar! You off murdering again, boy? Scar? I hope he's not mad about the roller coaster. I thought he loved roller coasters. Scar, you mad about the roller coaster? Is it too close to your portal? Scar? Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna continue.
Wait, what roller coaster?
Hey, Scar. Yeah,
What roller coaster?
so I've been doing all this terraforming, right? And I realized
Yeah,
it takes me a
yeah.
lot of time to go to the end and repair all my tools. Here,
True,
let me show you this
true.
box of tools that needs to be repaired. What if we took those tools to the end real quick via a downhill roller coaster, right?
Ooh, I love roller coasters.
Okay. Also, I'm like out of rockets, so it
Here, I
seems
got
like
your rockets. Here's
It's-
rockets. Here's rockets.
okay. Well, once
Dude, it bounced on your bike. Hold on, I gotta show you that. Hold on. Hold
Wait,
on.
what?
Watch.
oh, well, that's fun.
I'm easily amused.
I am too. Okay, so I've got yeah. Do you want to hop in a voice call because I tried doing the roller coaster with Jevin and we were just far enough apart that it didn't work. So, group. Okay, cool. So yeah, hey, follow me this way to a portal to the roller coaster.
Roller coaster. Roller coaster.
Now, I'm going to say this is not very thematic yet, but if you saw this and it captured your attention and you were like, "Oh, I want to theme this," I'm happy for the help. Cuz like right now
Is it a deadly roller coaster?
No. Not yet. I mean, if that's the theme you want to go for, it's for repairing my It's for repairing my
Joe,
tools.
that I have been trying so hard to get people to make deadly portals on the server, and nobody
know.
will. They make promises, and
I
they
know.
never come through.
Up here, Scar. You see where I'm at?
Ooh. Oh my god, I hate scaffolding. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Oh jeez.
I think scaffolding is the right tool for the job, though, when it comes to like
I know. I just have a
colossal
hard time
roller
with it.
coasters. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put 2 of these down, and so if you want to hop in one.
You know, Mojang, great opportunity to make these connect.
Dang it. Yeah, mine
What
totally
happened?
kicked me out. This is why I did the
Oh,
voice
no.
group. Something similar happened when I tried this with Jevin earlier, and we were just outside of voice range the whole time. But yeah, I was inspired by some of the
The heck?
Appalachian downhill roller coasters, where there's no acceleration other than just gravity. And, you basically
Those cats
start on
freak
top of
me
a
out.
mountain. Oh, yeah. So we go past your portal here.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I like the roller coaster. I think it's fun.
Oh, thank you. And, I feel like we don't have enough landmarks in the Nether. Cup was saying the other day, the Nether is kind of empty. And I thought, well, let me put in a lot of scaffolds.
You know how we could fix that issue, Joe?
How?
Is if we made more deadly portals in the Nether.
That is also true.
Joe, I've been fighting this fight for months.
I know.
Here's your grab your minecart.
Thanks.
I like that. I think it's cool.
Oh, appreciate it.
I like that. That was fun.
Yeah, I figure you're going to see it every time you come out your portal. And so, as one of my neighbors in this project, I figured I should at least run it by you at some point. So when you came over and murdered me, I was like, oh, maybe I should have run it by him at an earlier point than this one.
I was just deeply bored inside.
That's fair.
And when I get deeply bored, Joe, the voices start creeping in to tell me to create some chaos. And that's what happened.
Yeah, no, I understand it.
I like the roller coaster. I'm all in favor of the roller coaster. We need more roller coasters and deadly roller coasters and deadly portals.
Whew. Yeah,
Poor Cub, he really wants a better Nether, but like nobody's taking up the mantle.
I mean, I feel like this is the sort of thing. This is escalation, and if people hate it, it might make them go, "Man, I could do something better in the Nether than that," and then Cub will still get his wish, right?
Exactly.
You know what he should do with the unclaimed permits? He should like give people tasks to like build cool stuff in the Nether. Like, oh, if you
That's a
want
good
this
idea.
permit, build something with that material in the Nether on the roof.
If I got deep slate, I'd probably build another hub for that.
I mean, have you tried talking to Stress about it? Like, if you just send a message and say, hey, can I grab this permit out of your thing? I'll give you whatever you want later when you
I was
get back
trying to
from
figure
summer
out who
break.
had it.
It's
And
Stress.
just in conversation with Iskall, I was like, yeah, I've been trying to get the deep slate. And he's like, we're not giving up the deep slate.
Oh,
and I was
no.
like, ooh. I was like, oh.
So they've got
She
some
must
sort
have
of partnership.
plans, but we haven't seen him in months. Silly goose.
Yeah, well, Stress always takes 2 months off for the summer because kids break or whatever to travel and stuff.
Finnegan, you don't even dare fit. Oh, I got cat issues. Sorry, Joe.
Yeah.
I'll
Oh
be
my
right
God,
back.
I love the new cats. Oh, Scar's gone. Did the kittens unplug your mic?
I'm over here talking about cats and everything, and I'm muted.
I wanted to hear about the cats. I'm so excited about the cats. They look so cute in the pictures you posted on Twitter.
Yeah, I sorry I had to go. Like Fiddy was about to knock my monitor over. He was climbing on top of it. Hi, you little fella. No, yeah, they're a handful. They're wildies.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, you know what? I've got actually one of my monitors is kind of precariously on a bookshelf, so I got some clamps like you would use like from the hardware store, and I just straight up clamped the monitor to the bookshelf. And you could, if you had like the back of your desk is open, you could do something similar. Just so it's not going to be perfect. You still don't want them headbutting the monitor full force, but it'd be less likely to just tumble on its own with a quick push.
Yeah, he's also found the router. So
it has lights on
I
it, and then you want to hit the lights.
it's warm.
Uh-huh.
Probably some kind of radio waves that they like on their whiskers. I don't know. I don't get it. I have no
They're like
idea
little
why cats like
antennae, those
routers.
whiskers, yeah.
I don't know what's going on in their heads there, but they're good. They have a little cat tree that they like that they run up, and also like they've taken over the mantle, like the fireplace mantle. Like that's just their new play toy is like jumping up there, jumping off on things. Mm-hmm. Just they kind of own the house.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are there certain things you probably already had that house basically cat-proofed for Jelly, but like Jelly was an older cat, in the last few years, so you didn't have to maybe be quite as precious with like where you put things. But now I'm sure they're just knocking stuff over all over the place.
Jelly, Jelly. It's weird to say. Jelly never did a bad thing in her life.
Really?
She's just never like went and did anything bad, like went up on something, knocked anything off. Never. Like these cats, if you're not watching them 24 hours, like he jumped up on top of a high shelf. We have no idea how he got up there. Mm-hmm. In his mouth, bit like a giant shell. Took it to the end, dropped it off the shelf onto the TV, and then bounced onto the floor. Uh-huh. And it's like, how did he get up there? First of all. And then we saw him like just take the shell over the edge, drop it with his teeth, and then once it hit the TV, fell then onto like the cabinet below. Then he went and grabbed it again and then like dragged it away. Like it's like, what are you doing with the shell, man?
Does he think there's like food in there? Like, if I can crack this open, I'll eat a mollusk or something?
Dude, that shell's been in our family for like 80 years. It was from my great grandma. He knocked off like some of the little like pointy pieces, but it's like they're kittens. They don't know.
Yeah, no, they don't know better. But wow, yeah, you got to think about stuff differently.
But he's like I've never had a boy cat, so he's a little different. He's got he's like KDB, like she's a female cat, so she just like watches him do this crazy stuff, and then he leaves, and then she does it.
Oh,
so
okay.
She'll watch, wait for him to get done, and then she'll do it. It's like, what are you doing? They're really silly. They're good cats.
Oh, that sounds adorable. Well, I'm so pleased that you're having a good time with them.
Yeah, they're good cats. He got this. He had one toy that he just became obsessed over. Mm-hmm. And it's like an orange, kind of almost like it's fuzzy. It's kind of like a tail. Mm-hmm. And he knows the drawer it's in. Oh. He knows the sound of my wheelchair on that particular piece of the floor near it. So he might be upstairs and he hears me roll near that drawer and he'll run downstairs. And KDB didn't care about it forever until one day she's like, now it's my favorite. So they both like not fight, but they both like take, this was crazy, Joe. They take turns playing. So if he plays with it, and if I move the little feather, because this little like tail thing is on a string on like a stick, and then I put it by her, he'll like wait for his turn. And it's like, I thought he would just take it away, like, not let anybody play with it. But no, he waits for her. She waits for him.
That's really nice interesting that they're sharing like that. That's great. You don't have any problems with them stealing each other's food then, presumably?
No, they take turns with each other's bowl. They'll go over to one. They'll go over to the other. Like, so it's So yeah, no, they get along better than I thought they would probably get along well because they're brother and sister, but they get along very well. Like, they play fight, and stuff, but they get along well.
Oh, sure. Oh, that sounds so cute.
Yeah, they're little silly gooses. They we were away most of the day, and then we got home and like they're hungry, but they're also been asleep for so long, so they're just kind of like staggering around like I'm hungry, but I've been asleep all day. That is funny.
It's a hard life.
Yeah, you know, they right now they still sleep and take naps in like an upstairs room. Like it's so they have like this one little place that they know is their like safe room. And that's still where they sleep because we can't trust him. But we can't trust him right now, still out all night.
Yeah.
So he has this little room upstairs that he sleeps in.
But they're both in there at night, even though you could probably
both
trust
of them.
KDB. You think?
KDB will cry if he's away from her for more than like 10 minutes.
Oh.
Like she'll make this like go around the house. Even if like even sometimes if she doesn't know where we are, she starts crying like, "Oh, where are you?" And she'll go to the stairs and just start howling at them, either up or down. And then somebody comes down there and picks her up. Then she's happy.
Can she not climb the stairs herself yet?
Yeah, she can. Yeah, no, she can.
Gotcha. She's just like,
Yeah, she can. But she just like I don't know. She likes to know where everybody is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're silly.
What breed of cat is that, by the way?
Some kind of tabby with silver.
Ah, okay.
It's like a tab. I'm not sure. I'll have to ask.
No, it's fine. I don't really know
yeah, it's
cats,
like a
but yeah, it's a very
It's like a
distinctive,
tabby
cute-
with silver, probably American short hair.
Awesome.
It must be off.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by,
I actually
Scar.
have to work on a video finally. It has to happen. It will happen. Today's the day, Joe. Today's the day.
I believe
We'll
in
finally
you.
work on my episode.
Woo.
See you later, Joe. Actually,
Bye.
leaving the server is not going to help, but it's where I must go.
Remember how Impulse got stuck in the labyrinth earlier?
Yes.
Well, he's back, and he's about to try to make his big exit. Let's see how he does.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
oh my God.
Oh my god.
You did it.
Yay.
Oh, God,
You
the
did
absolute worst.
it. What's your time?
3 days, I think. An hour, 9 minutes plus 154. We're at like 3 hours and 5 minutes or something like that.
Woo.
Okay. I need a head. Oh, great.
If only there was
Alright,
someone
Jem.
here who was an expert at killing other hermits.
Yeah.
Did you
Do the
click?
honors. Yeah, I clicked. Oh, thank you. Claim me a pillar. Oh, I gotta go get my ender chest back. I left it in level 6.
Kill
Stage 6.
issue.
All right. All right.
Bye,
Thanks for
have
stopping
fun.
by.
I'm actually realizing that from Cub's thing here, I got obsessed with terraforming this because I was like, oh, it's going to look really bad if it's not terraformed over here. I forgot that I had left this gigantic gap right here. I kind of feel like I should fill that in too. That might be a higher priority for next episode than it would have been otherwise. Because, yeah, that looks really bad. People come all the way through this labyrinth, and then it's just like, ugh. Yeah, let's work on that. You may have noticed I spent a lot of time this episode building quicker transportation to the tool repair Ender and the shopping district Popo area, and I gotta say, those were the right choices. Look at all the stone I've got to deliver, and these tools won't fix themselves. You may have also noticed that this episode was pre-roll ad-free. That's thanks to Patreon patron Mr. Lance. Thanks, Mr. Lance. This episode was also mid-roll ad-free, thanks to Patreon patron Salem. And in lieu of that mid-roll ad, I will now present a poetry prompt for you to write about in the YouTube comments section below. All downhill. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.